swallowed the hook and I couldn't get the hook out, so it died. So I don't know if I would consider myself a very good fisher woman, but I didn't mean to. It was not intentional. But I like fishing. I mean, I caught some sticks and stuff that time too. Like, like the algae and like little sticks that get stuck. I caught some of that, so yes, from your dog trainings. Well, at least you had fun. So that's all that matters. It was for a good cause. Catch bluegills, so yeah, brim. Nice, nice, nice. Do you catch it in like I don't, so I kind of understand fishing, but I also kind of don't understand fishing. Do you catch it just to release it? Or like do you catch it to cook it? Do you catch it to be like, look what I got and take a picture? Like the guys who put it as their Tinder profile. Like, look at this big fish I caught. No hate to the people that do that. Um, Today is day 3 of drops. I know I did not stream earlier today. Like I said, I had a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. But I'll go ahead and pull up everything for day 3, and then I'll show you guys everything that I got from today because it's super exciting. Both for food, but today was for catch and release. So fun. Nice. Heck yeah. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh no. Please don't tell me my computer's having weird stuff happen again. Or is this just their website? It's loading. Oh no. Oh, ah, maybe? Maybe you guys will get to see what your drops are. Granted, these are just fireworks, so um it might just be their website, I'm guessing, maybe, possibly. Hopefully it's not me. Hopefully nothing happens with stream. Hopefully. But today's drops will start with a poster and some fireworks. I really like this poster. This one came out, I believe, during the Polestar expedition. I like this one. And it's kind of cool because there's Florida. That's me. I'm here in Florida. Mobile is fine for me. Okay, cool. Um, you get a bubble vat. Oh, there we go. Everything else loaded. Bubble vat, a flag, an exotic armor piece for your pet or your companion. You get this nice, pretty blue butterfly companion, which conveniently you cannot put this armor on. And then this ship, this lovely ship that No Man's Sky wants me to show you guys. I want to say this is the other solar ship, but obviously we can't see it. It's the yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. We'll have to check back with that later. But those are the drops for today. We still got some time. It's a solar ship. Okay, cool. It has cloaking. I guess so. I guess so. I guess so. I don't know. I think it's their website. I think their website is being a little funky right now. But that's okay. So that one, I think this one would be because the one we got yesterday was the one with the purple sails, right? And then the one today is going to be white with green sails. They're going to be the round ones. Yours loaded fine, so it might just be me. Might just be me. Let's see. Might be me. Not having any like internet issues. So I'm not sure why. Here, give me a second. Let me check one thing real quick. Bear with me just one moment. Was checking what I missed for day 1 and 2. Ah. Oh, you missed yesterday, the day before? No. There was a really cool solar. It had purple sails, and then it was a couple other things. A pet, some some building stuff, of course. I will say though, make sure you do get the expedition done because the expedition ship, I don't know if you've seen it, it's super super cool. Super super cool. But let me show you guys. I want to show you guys what I did today. What I got today. I got some cool stuff. I got cool stuff. I missed yesterday's ship, but today is the ship I wanted. Yay! Well, I will be streaming for the full 3 hours and possibly probably longer for everyone to be able to get their drops and everything. I like the green. The green's cool. I haven't seen it before. But I don't know what to start with. I got a couple things signed by super cool people. I got a mystery box. It's not quite a mystery box. They say it was a mystery box. Um, but it is a Demon Slayer mystery box. I don't know if you know anything about Demon Slayer. It's not quite a mystery when you literally put the face of what is inside of this on the box. So, and it was weird because they were literally telling people what's in the box, and I was like, how much of a mystery is it if you're telling everyone what's in the box? But whatever, I wanted it anyways. It was only like 25 bucks. As my name would tease, I'm a lover of green. I see that. Not only is your name Emerald, but it is in the color green. So, the funny thing about it, it comes with a card that has the contents, and they were pulling these cards out and laying them on the box, which made no sense. Again, took away from the whole mystery of it, but then they were trying to sell they're like $500 mystery boxes and like $120 mystery boxes and stuff like that. But it's cool. It comes with a keychain, a pin, a magnet, a canvas, a small canvas, and a lanyard. So I love Demon Slayer. It's a really good anime. It's one of my favorites. And then after I show you guys everything I got from the convention, I'll be going right into some No Man's Sky. But it's a cute little canvas. I'm gonna hang it on my wall. I'm gonna hang it on my wall. Hey, from Australia, hello. I'm all the way in Florida. I'm very far away. What time is it over there? How are you, Primal? I got this cool keychain. It's a cool keychain. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't have keys. My car doesn't come with keys, so I don't know. I might put it in my house key. We've got this cool magnet. It's all Nezco stuff. I'm gonna put it on my fridge. GGM Security, thank you for the follow. It's 1 p.m. and I'm doing well. Nice. Oh, you're already in Sunday. You are definitely a time traveler, huh? Right? You're in Sunday already. You would be ahead, not behind. You'd be ahead. So 1 p.m. on Sunday. Definitely from the future. Oh, you know what? I got a lanyard. I got a lanyard so I can put my keychain on my lanyard. You know your time zones well. I try to. I know when I first started streaming No Man's Sky, a lot of people from other time zones, a lot of people from Europe would come over because I'd stream later in the night. So it'd be like earlier in the morning. I want to say England was like 6 or 7 hours ahead of me. I'm Central Time Zone in the United States, so like Chicago time. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. And then I got a pin. I don't, I'm not really sure much about this pin other than it has the what's it called? The pattern from her outfit. But yeah, so that's what I got in this. It's 25 bucks. I was like, you know what? I've never done it before, never gotten one of these, so why not? Let's do it. So that's what I got from the convention. And then let me show you guys a couple other things that I got. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to show you guys first, but I guess because we're on Demon Slayer, I got a signed poster from Inosuke from Demon Slayer. So I got this. Super cool. Super awesome. I'm gonna hang it with my other signed poster that I got signed from Tanjiro last year. So I got that. Very excited. Very cool. I have to find a frame that's going to fit this because it's like a really long size. It's very long and narrow. So I'm gonna have some fun looking for a frame for this, and I'm gonna hang everything up. Demon Slayer is very good, and March 3rd is the new season. March 3rd is the new season. Also, the English voice actor for Inosuke, if you watch it dubbed versus subbed. Hi Tex, how are you? Also voices Meliodas and Zeldris in the Seven Deadly Sins. Also voices Eren from Attack on Titan. Also voices one of the Pokemon trainers, Red. I don't remember from which part of Pokemon he's from. He also voices someone from I can't remember. I can't remember. But it was super cool. I got that. So I was very excited. Took me like forever to figure out where his stand was, his booth. And then I have two things that I want to show you guys. Just finished watching Bleach. I have not watched Bleach. I have not watched it. Okay, so you guys tell me what you want to see. I'll show you first. So I've got this one. This one's in like a protector, and then this one's like by itself. So you guys let me know. This one's my right side. This one's my left side. So right side or left side? Protector last? Okay. Right side? Left side? This one? Non-protector? They're both pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. They're both pretty cool. We'll do the non-protector side. So for the non-protector side, both, I'm going to end up showing both. The non-protector side, I met Squidward and I got a signed poster from Squidward. And I love it so much. This was the hardest decision I've ever had to make in my life, picking what poster I wanted him to sign. So I got a signed poster from Squidward. Very nice guy. Very nice guy. Um, so I'm gonna frame this and hang it up in here somewhere. Isn't it beautiful? Also, my camera is mirrored, so that's why things are backwards. But I love it. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite. Hidden Dork, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. So it was pretty cool. He had a bunch of different things, like either posters or like little cards and stuff. Did he do the Squidward voice for everyone? Yes. Yes. It was so cool. It was so cool. I loved it so much. It was definitely an experience. I have a picture with him as well, so I'll probably post that in Discord or on Twitter. But I met Squidward. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? I think that's the coolest thing ever. It was, like I said, very, very nice, super laid back. Like, he was amazing. He was great. He was great. 10 out of 10 experience. All right. You guys want to see what else I got? This one I need to take out of the protective case or else it'll just like reflect and you won't be able to see what it is. Meeting Billy West was for one of the highlights of my entire life. I was gonna meet him today. I was gonna meet him today. I was gonna do a photo op, but I didn't want to pay a bunch of money to meet him with uh I can't remember her name, but she voices Amy from Futurama. I was gonna meet both of them today, but then by the time I found like all of like where all the celebrities were, he was doing a photo op and then probably like left after that. But I'm so upset. I'm almost tempted to go again tomorrow just to meet him. I really wanted to meet him, but he wasn't at his table. But I've got something super, super cool. Do it go again? I should. I should. I really should. I might. Who knows? I might. All right. This one was really cool. This one I waited like an hour and a half for. But oh, um look who I met. Isn't that cool? I met Shaggy. I met Shaggy. He also, if you didn't know, is the same actor who plays in Scream. So that was really cool. Who's Shaggy? You don't know who Shaggy is? Oh, I was about to say. But I got to meet him today and I got to take a picture and then I went to the Q&A and it was super cool and he was extremely nice and like super super nice, super amazing, super awesome. So, you're ugly since you said that I can't call you beautiful. Aw, I appreciate that. You're not funny. Anyways, yeah. I'm so happy about this. This was so much fun. He was super nice with like everyone. There was like a huge miscommunication um with like different lines and stuff at the convention and stuff like that. And so I don't know. I don't know. He just like during the whole mess of everything, he was so positive and like he was talking, he was like, my husband was like I watched the movie 200 times. Um, you're a big part of my childhood, and so it's just, I don't know. It was cool, and he was like, it's so weird because it makes him feel old, but it's so crazy to like be part of people's nostalgia and everything like that. So I don't know. It was awesome. It was awesome. And he's one of those people that like gives an actual sincere hug. Like a sincere hug. So, I don't know. It was cool. It was nice. He's just he's just a cool person. So yeah, I was carrying this around, and like one of the people were like, "Hey, I have a protective cover." It was $5, but whatever. I was like, I don't want anything to happen to this. So I had also the hardest time picking getting the this picture, another Scooby-Doo picture, or some photos with him from Scream. So I got this one. I got this one because I've watched this more than I've watched Scream. But I wanted to get both, but that would have been way too expensive. It was really expensive, sadly. And it sucks. You gotta pay to like take pictures with them. So, I don't know. I don't know. Just wanted to stop in and say hi. Hope you're doing well and hope you have a nice stream. Thank you. I super appreciate that. I hope you're doing well as well. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. A wonderful weekend. But yeah, that's what I got from the convention today. So super, super, super exciting. It was a lot of fun. So should def go back and get geek on again. I know. I want to. I want to. I don't even know if they still have tickets. I don't even know if they still have tickets. Let me see. I would so go. Let's see. They probably don't. Oh my God, I was like, it was more expensive. It's more expensive tomorrow? No, it's not. Okay. I want to, but do I want to pay more money? Sneak back in? I wouldn't do that. Hi, Nair, how are you? Thank you. I am so far. Glad to see you're doing well and happy. I appreciate that. Bribery is always effective because it works. You know, maybe I can get someone who's going tomorrow. Maybe I can find someone who's going tomorrow and then they can like get it for me. But get like a picture. Thank you. Alright, I made me some pastas. We'll see. We'll see. Tomorrow's one of the shorter days, of course, because it's Sunday, but in normal No Man's Sky, if you ever need anything, I can help out. I appreciate that. I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff in the game. But with that being said, let me go ahead and get the game started. So you're not just staring at me, staring at pictures of autographs that I got. Oh, let me actually, here, I'll show you, I'll pull up the pictures. Been playing since launch? Yay! I love that. Are you, okay. Was enjoying the entertainment. I don't know. I'm just like in a really good mood because of today. I don't know. I just feel so like when you see stuff. Oh, sorry. I was gonna ask. You've played since launch. What is your opinion on? I was gonna ask. What is your opinion on like the track that No Man's Sky is going? Do you like what they're doing with like the free updates and stuff like that, and like the direction they're going? I've seen a lot of debate on Twitter and everything else. So I want to know, and anyone else who's a day one player as well. Because I only started playing last year. I love that. I love that. Hi, Fiendish. How are you? How are ya? Today we're gonna play on my main save again. Um, they're definitely bringing more people to play the game. That, yeah, I feel like that too. I like their track, day one here. Yeah, you pre-ordered the game. I remember you were saying that. You pre-ordered the game. Um, what else was I gonna say? I'm also very tired, so if I ever forget what I'm saying or like just blank, I apologize. I'm starting to feel better, thanks. How are you? Oh, that's good. Good, good, good. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm doing pretty good. I'm very sleepy. I did a lot today. I did a lot today. And I'm running on 3 hours of sleep because I tried to get some sleep last night. Couldn't sleep, which is a normal thing for me. So that happened. Just wish expeditions could be accessed all the time so people who missed it could have a turn. I feel that too. Um, because I started playing when Expedition 5 came out, and I kind of got sad because I missed when they brought back 1 through 4, and
Let's get to 10%.
I never fixed the TTS. And Nair! Thank you so much for the bit! What in the world? You also reminded me to fix my bits alerts, which I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Why is that not working? Is it this one? I don't know which one it is. Let's... But if I get rid of my Twitch alerts, we'll figure that out later. Nair, hello. How are you this weekend? Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you for helping me with my goal. I truly appreciate that. Honestly, like, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I like never sleep too. I have a really bad like anxiety at night, so that's my biggest thing with not sleeping. Um, I don't know. It's just been a thing for me lately. Sucks working in a kitchen though. No sleep and kitchen work sucks. Aw. Do you work like super, super late? Like overnight? Or just like super, well, okay, hold on. Super late or overnight, I guess. Vader? Vader? Battered? I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to? Tell me all about it. How are you? How are you? Welcome in, raiders. Started with Expedition 4. Nice. Router Unknown, thank you for the follow. Get around 4 hours of sleep on work days. It's so rough. When I was younger in high school, I could stay up and like be fine on 3 hours of sleep. Nowadays, it's like I am dragging. I am dragging. Butard? Butard? I hope I said that right. It's okay, I was creating Titan's Tower from Teen Titans with a friend. Were you building in No Man's Sky? I love building. I love building in No Man's Sky. That's awesome. Are you doing any glitch building? Or are you doing all like no glitching or anything? There's FOMO, but at least they're doing reruns now. They weren't with expos at the start of them. Yeah, but if you need money, I can give you enough to max out units. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I have a lot of stuff in the game for sure, for units. Pyro Jimmy, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Because night monsters? Yeah, there's monsters under the bed. But you know, I did see this little comic that was super cute, and it was about like something making noise under the bed, and then like you look over and it's just your cat, and then it's like the cat's point of view of like a monster being tied up by like this whatever cat magic stuff, and it was like, you know, what do you want to do with my human? You better tell me because in a few minutes I have to run around and scream for no reason. I don't know if anyone else has seen it. It's super cute. I love it. I'll have to find it and post it in Discord because it's one of my favorite little comics that someone had made. Depends on the roster. Sometimes morning, sometimes night. So it's not super consistent. Dang. I have my difficulty settings set to no match required. Nice. Do you have Discord? I can show you my yes. If you do exclamation Discord, I have a section for No Man's Sky stuff, so you can post your builds and whatnot in there. But yeah, let me go ahead and start up my main save. I have been working on a 3-story bowling alley. Well, it's a 3-story building with a bowling alley on the 3rd floor. But I call it a 3-story bowling alley because it's easier to say. Also, again, welcome in raiders. Thank you so much for the raid again, and thank you for coming on over. My name is iCrawBaby. I am a variety streamer. One of my main games when I started streaming was No Man's Sky. I have branched off into some other games as well, playing some Valheim, Minecraft. Why did I... Oh, I crashed last night. My game crashed. That's what happened. I was showing you guys my venue. I can show you guys my venue again. For all the new people that are here. Look at how cool... I'm gonna crash. Look at how cool these, roofs are. Yeah, I played a lot of No Man's Sky in the last year. I put over 800 hours into it. It has been such an amazing game. I started last year in January. I went from just playing through the stories, playing through all the expeditions, grinding out like some achievements and stuff like that, and then starting to build. So I learned a little bit of glitch building, and have been trying to do some of that in some of my builds. And Vatar, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Mommy's nightmares consist of her bullying me and me being unaffected by it, and gives her intense anxiety. Not bullying me equals intense fear. I don't bully you. I don't. You know, sometimes Admiral bullies me, but then says that I'm bullying him. So, I don't know. Crawdaddy doesn't get bullied either. Don't listen to them. Found a lush today. Oh yeah, I saw before I started streaming. I saw you had posted that the green. It was really nice. Posted my base. Yay! I'll give it a look a little bit later. And Cart, thank you for the follow. And thank you for the stretch. Oh, very nice. Thank you. I know how to extend my base past the build limit. Yes, you can go all the way up to 1,000 units away from your computer. Your initial build radius is going to be around 300 units, but you can extend it out to a maximum of 1,000. And then at that point, then you have to, if you want to do anything more than that, you do have to use another base computer. But yeah, on one base computer, you can go up to 1,000. Can't find your ship. Wait. What do you mean? Oh, let me show you guys this too. Like this one? Or just in general? Even had green sky, which I thought was cool. Ooh, so that one should be called a deathly green planet. Hi, Hayloft, how are you? Alright, so this area here, I did like a parking deck. I decorated it, made it look kind of cool and industrially like, and you know, you could fuel up your your space, or your starships and stuff like that. Cool, 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 cool. You say that, but you're the one who in both your relationship and our friendship. I don't know about that. I go to base limit with the same base computer and push it out of bounds. It extends. Yeah, so that first radius is gonna stop you at 300. Once you stand like right beside it and place something past it, it'll extend it out a little bit, and you can keep extending it out until you hit 1,000. Once you hit 1,000, it does kind of lock you, so you can't go further than that with that trick, unfortunately. So yeah, that's how I'd get my power set up to some of my bases if they were out of that limit. Started the expedition. Oh yes. So you'll have to do all of your milestones in order. You don't have the visor yet for the expedition. Go ahead and do all of the other ones first. And I highly recommend being prepared with stuff. I have the location of a crushed white and gold exotic guppy. Ooh. I have a white and gold exotic ship. It is, or I thought I did at least. I guess I got rid of it. I have an orange one. Oh wait, no, that's a yellow and silver one. We have a yellow and silver. We have my orange guppy, and then we have this, what do they call this one? A royal. So there's guppies, royals, and mosquitoes. But this is the venue that I made. Used a little bit of glitch building when I started glitch building. Made everything straight. Made everything super interesting. This is the... can't remember the name of these. The officiate? Is that what these guys are called? The person who marries someone? I don't know. But I made a heart out of these. This is the guy who marries the two people, the two travelers. And then these are where like all the programs and the seats are. And it's all decorated, and I use these to look like a cake. I probably could have made that look a little bit better, but I was learning. We have all our plates. I don't know why it's not in the reception hall, because I do have one of those. We've got all of our presents. I don't know, I just thought of an idea and ran with it. I go to around 600 to 800 limit, but most are runaway farms for that limit. My base looks bad compared to yours. Oh, don't say that. This isn't my main base either. I don't really have like a main home base. I just have a bunch of like building projects. This is the reception hall. So we've got all of our tables set with placemats and silverware and whatnot. They're all, you know, they got the trash cans, we've got all the plants, we've got this table with some foods and stuff. This is for the family of the couple. You walk up here. Well, walk up here. You got like the couple, and I guess like either they're like best people or parents over here. I don't know. I just put 3 on each side, 3 for each table. I did that, and then one of my favorite parts is after you're done eating, you go over here, and it's a club. Most of the time I use my freighter. I build bases, then don't use them. Yeah, I did a lot of building in my freighter too. I did a pretty cool freighter build when the I loved the Polestar expedition and the update when they did the freighter overhaul. I loved that. I loved that update. But this here, we got our bubble bar with our jelly attendants and bartenders. We got some jelly drinks, some bubbles, Some cool aesthetic going on in here. A little DJ. Made a DJ booth. Little turntables and stuff like that. Shot glasses. And whatnot. So, oh, I'm stuck. So I did that. Thought it was cool. Just convenient to summon the freighter, then build a whole new base. Yeah. Very, very true. That's where I keep a lot of stuff too. Storage-wise. So I keep a lot of stuff in here. So it's just easier to have everything on the freighter so you're not overwhelmed with like storage. I still need to go through all my stuff in this because I have so much storage, or I have so much space. My build game is sweet. Great build. Thank you. I'm sure your builds are just fine, if not amazing, if not wonderful, if not fantastic. I think everyone's builds are great. Jess was mad at the freighter update. They took her ramps. Okay, yes, that is true. At first they did take away ramps, and I was very sad because ladders suck. I hate ladders. Ladders are terrible. Ladders should not exist on a freighter. But then they brought ramps back. And I was very thankful. Eliza later, thank you for the follow. I just finished the expedition under 4 hours, so I'm back to the Destiny grind. Nice, nice. I want to say I completed it in like 8 hours. Here, let me see. Let me go do a quick little save up here. Manual save. And then I can see what my playtime was for the expedition. It was 6 hours. Just over 6 hours. Love the portals on the freighter? Yes. I have legacy build, so I'm fine. Yeah, so if you had a freighter like before the update, you still have all of the never mind, I lied. I thought you still had all the freighter pieces. Oh, you do. You still have all the legacy freighter pieces. I was about to say. I knew I had it somewhere. The only thing you don't have in this is a ramp. The only ramp you do have are these freighter stairs. So, no ramps here, unfortunately. Unless you somehow, like, save edit them for you to have them. Mr. Dow, thank you for the hydrate. I have no idea where my water is. But I have a protein shake, so I'll hydrate with that. Same for normal base builds. Mr. Dow, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. What was I saying? I was saying something, but then I forgot. Oh, the legacy stuff. So I don't have any of the, like, the, planet side legacy building parts or anything like that because I started later. Around Expedition 5. You can have a cape in the outfit in this game. The outfit, yes. So you can have a cape. Some capes are expedition specific, so you won't be able to have those. But ever since the Outlaw update, when they brought in Expedition 6 and the Pirates and the Outlaw stations, you do have the ability to... Oh, how convenient. What is expedition specific? So expedition specific means you have to have the expedition done. So thank you. An expedition is a limited time kind of community event. So No Man's Sky will release, like right now there's an expedition going on called Utopia, and it is kind of like a community event that they release where you go through, you play this expedition, you have specific milestones. Once you complete those milestones, in each phase, there's like 5 phases, you get rewards. And once you complete everything, you get rewards that you're able to claim across all of your saves in the game. And some of those will be capes. So, for example, you will always be able to have this one. This one is one that came with the update of introducing capes. For Expedition 6, you have the Outlaw Cape. Expedition 7, you have the Whale Stalker Cloak. Expedition 8, or the Polestar Expedition was the Fleet Commander one. And then there are 3 that you can get from the Quicksilver guy at the Anomaly after doing like Nexus missions and getting some Quicksilver and everything like that. There's the Titanborn cape that you can unlock. There is this organic frigate cape, which looks like a Leviathan. It's super cool looking. I'll have to show you at the Anomaly when I go there. And then there's the tentacled cape, which I can't remember what that one looks like. Can't remember what the tentacled one looks like. You're not missing much with the legacy build based stuff. Oh wait, legacy based build. The new cape really glows bright. Yeah, I need to do some Quicksilver missions at least before the weekend is over so I can get one of them. First person to say this, Nick, right? Your name? So you played a lot through a lot of the updates. So I've only played for the past year. I've only played through when they came out with Expedition 5. The complete nub. What would you suggest I focus on in a new world game or whatever? I would highly recommend going through the story. Going through the story, and a huge tip is when you are going through the story, sometimes once you go to certain areas and certain progression in the story, it may auto select a different mission in your log. So for example, you'll be able to see like your primary missions and your secondary missions here. When you're going through your primary missions, sometimes these will unpin and go to like a new one. Or for example, let's say, you know, you go to a specific area on a planet and it pops up a different, you know, secondary mission, but because it's like the thing that happened right then and there, it'll auto pin it. So if you start to feel like you're kind of lost in the story and you don't know what's going on and you're kind of going back and forth, I highly suggest whatever primary mission you're on, make sure that one stays pinned, so you're not getting a little confused or anything like that. But yeah, the story is really good. The story is super good. Some of the secondary missions, I mean, of course, are going to help. The big two of the biggest secondary missions you will always have is going to be an exploration guide, which is going to be based off of the system or planet you're on. So it's basically saying, you know, you've discovered X amount out of X amount of, you know, things that are there. Creatures, flora, minerals, planets, whatever it is. And then the community research is the, it's kind of a, another one of those community things you could do where No Man's Sky will release new content for you to unlock in the Anomaly, which is, you'll learn about that in the story. through missions. So the more people that do specific missions in the game, the more progress it unlocks. Once you get to whatever tier, whatever, it'll unlock more content for you to unlock in the game. So it's pretty cool. But you'll learn about that later. But those are some missions that'll never unpin from your task list. And like I said, you'll learn about that later. That's nothing that you really need to worry about early in game. I would say the main storylines are gonna be your number one thing. And I went through the whole story with the same ship. I never changed my ship or anything like that. Main story unlocks so much stuff. Yes. Yeah, so definitely go through the main story, go through all your primary missions and stuff like that. It'll help with unlocking things. It'll help with, just gameplay and stuff like that. So good to know. Off to work next 2 days, so I might play some. Oh, off work next 2 days, so I might play some. It's on sale if you don't have it. It's on sale right now, half off. And then if you have Xbox or Game Pass, it is free on Game Pass. And the wall, thank you for the follow. Gio, I don't remember if I said thank you for the hydrate, but I think I hydrated, but I'm gonna hydrate again because I had another one. How are you, Gio? Yeah, the story's good. I've done it 3 times. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the stretch. Yeah, I really, really, really like this game. I want more, but I'm being patient. I'm being patient. I do need to stretch. My back hurts from walking all day. The things you find to unlock a or whatnot worth doing. And what you can talk to aliens more from learning words or what? Oh, the words. So yeah, you can go through and unlock words and stuff. You've got like your catalog and everything, and you're able to see like in your knowledge how many words you know and stuff like that. You can do it for achievements and whatnot, and it'll help you understand more about like what's being said too. Not that it's necessarily a huge thing, but it does help a little bit. It's not something that you absolutely have to do unless it's something like I think some missions you might have to. I can't remember if it's story specific or if it's like there's missions that like side missions that you can do. I love the new little sneaky sneak sheep. Yes! Yes! My mother-in-law actually got these for me for Christmas, and I finally put them up. They are the Govee rope light. It's the Govee rope light. I love it. I love it, and I want another one. Like, I want it to go, like, all over the wall. The game looks amazing on PSVR 2 from what I've seen. Yeah, they just did a huge VR overhaul too with this update. So they've done a lot of visual updates and stuff like that. Super, super, super cool. I'm very scared to do VR for this game because when I first started playing this game, I did get a little bit of motion sickness from it. I used to play it for a very long time in one sitting. Like, the first day I ever played it, I streamed it, and I streamed for 9 hours, not knowing I streamed for 9 hours. And I got really dizzy, and for about like a month or so, I would get like this like dizzy feeling, vertigo feeling, and then of course I was like, oh, I'm silly, I didn't turn motion blur off. I don't know if that helped, but after a while you get used to it. And then I hear that's the same thing with VR. With VR, you you get used to it over time. I'm just very sensitive to VR, I feel like, and so I got very, very, very like very motion sick, even in just like, you know, VR chat or rec room or anything like that. Jalen had a Firehouse sub. Ooh, haven't slept for like 26 hours. Now I'm feeling full, which is making me fade in and out, but I don't want to sleep till 10 or 11. Wait, what time is it there? If you're tired, you need some sleep. 26 hours is a long time. And what Firehouse sub did you have? M. Perry, thank you for the follow. Few weird words are needed for the story. No such thing as too many pretty lights. I know, I want so many lights in my room. There's VR on this game. I have a new Valve Index. I could try it in VR maybe. Yes. Let me know what you think of it if you do try it. I'm going to try out the new VR stuff today on PC VR, though I don't have PlayStation. Let me know what you think. I would like to know. I also had a Firehouse sub. What the heck? You guys are linked. It's like you guys are the same person. Now, that's cool. What would be really scary is if you got the same sub. Or the same sandwich, or whatever, the same order. Young Buck, thank you for the follow. I do get motion sick in VR when I do it sometimes, so need to get used to it. Yeah. A lot of people say, like do it for, like, 10 minutes, and then the next day do it for, like, 15 minutes, like, slowly up the time so you get used to it, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if there's, like, a you know, specific way to do it. Crawdaddy made me pasta and I forgot it was sitting here. So I'm gonna eat a little bit of it. It is a, Buffalo Alfredo noodles. Meatball marinara with pepperonis. You added pepperonis to it? Built a new PC in January and got a 4070 Ti. I'm gonna run this game on Ultra on everything and see how it goes. Nice! I run mine on Ultra. And I have a 3070. I have all mine on Ultra. And I love it. I have chronic migraine, so VR is a nightmare. Don't know how people do it. There's people who do like VR for hours at a time. Hours at a time. I don't know how people do that. The GPU is a couple generations old, so it's only passable in VR. But No Man's Sky still looks good in it. Nice! It's better with the peps. With the peps, the good old pepperonis. So, okay, so 5700, how do you say that? 5700 XT, that's AMD, right? I don't know the differences between the graphics cards if I'm being 100% honest. Spaz, thank you for the follow. Another stretch? Oh, you guys are gonna like, I'm gonna be too bendy. Too limber from all this stretching. Can't do VR, it messes with me so bad with one eye. That's right. I wonder, do you think they would ever come out with a setting for people who like have like any sort of like people with like no peripherals, or people with one eye, or you know, people who are blind in one eye or anything like that? Do you think they would do that? You missed the compliment I gave you? Oh, thank you. Where am I at? Yeah, AMD. Yeah, I don't know the difference between the two. I just know one is one and one is the other. I'm not the best with tech stuff. I just be like, yep, that's what I need. I think. Boom. No more relaxed survival, community, expedition, and custom. I'm guessing I want normal or survival. Yeah, so I do it on a normal. You can do survival if you want to. That's totally up to you. The biggest difference is with survival. If you were to die in the game, you leave a grave and you can pick your stuff back up. In normal, if you die in the game, you still have your stuff, from my understanding. Yes, so this is the base that I've been building. Those of you that have been following me for a while know that I've been building this for a very long time, and I get, not burnt out, but like creative block. I get builder's block. But this is a 3-story, bowling alley that I've been working on. Don't mind the mess. I needed those for glitching. And then, it's not finished. It's not finished. So, lighting in No Man's Sky is a little funny, so I know it's a little bit dark in here. This is gonna go away, but we got our little, teleporter. We have our bathrooms that I decorated. So we have our jelly, who is washing their tentacles. We have a bathroom tree, the toiletries and whatnot. Haha, get it? Toilet trees? Oh my gosh, I am a ding dong. We have our toilet and our toilet tree. Why haven't I thought of that before? Oh my god, I'm so funny. Jesus. We have our blob washing their hands. This is supposed to like represent a mirror with them looking at himself in the mirror. It's not perfect, but you know, bless this mess. Bless this mess. God, that sounds like something you would find at a TJ Maxx, like a sign in that like really basic cursive writing. Bless this mess. Bless this home. Bless your heart. Probably normal. I did survival, but since the combat update, survival is a lot harder. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. You can build landing pads. Mine are done a little bit differently, so mine actually have flooring over top of it. It's not what they actually look like. You do know this planet. Plastic gave me this planet. He found this planet for me. Very cool how you can play multiplayer now in different modes. I play with my sister sometimes and she just plays creative while I'm in survival. And rustic, yes. Thank you for the posture check. Thank you. They added a new difficulty system at some point that just makes the old difficulty settings into presets and you can make your own difficulty now if you want. Yes. Yes, they did do that. So in your options under difficulty, you can change everything. So we have presets and then you can literally just change however you want, which is super cool. I like that. Torn between normal and survival, then I see you doing normal, so I want to do normal. I wonder, should I do survival to get the full experience? You don't have to. You can do normal. I would say go ahead and try normal just in case. Because let's say, you know, I would hate for you to lose anything that you've gotten if you do die or anything like that in the game, you know, while you're learning it. So do normal, and then if you feel like it's a little bit too easy, you can always tweak it to make it a little bit more difficult if it's not like your playstyle or your, you know, your pace of game or anything. So it's totally up to you. Totally up to you. The relaxed game mode, yes. I still haven't been back to my relaxed game mode, sadly, or my permadeath game mode, but one day. One day. I like using these trade terminals as like ATMs, but we have another bar here with our jellies. We have our seating for our little theater. It's supposed to be like a theater screen, but it's all torn. It looks not the best, but yeah, permadeath is fun though. Permadeath is fun. Once you get through like the game and kind of understand it, it's fun to try. This is supposed to be like an outdoor lounge. We have our little NPC that I glitched here. Got a bunch of other stuff here. Oh, he's stretching. Guess he's not very busy. Bar over here to look over the water. I don't know what I was doing here. I just kind of threw it together. Thought it looked cool, so I kept it. Your bowling alley. Thank you. You have not yet seen the bowling alley. That'll be on the 3rd floor. We have our couches. We have our pillows that have decals on them, so it looks like they have pillow covers. So, plants. Tried doing a Christmas tree before a Christmas build that I did for another streamer. On the 2nd floor, I have been working on a restaurant. So this is what I was doing yesterday. I need to lighten it up over here. But I have like the waiting area where you can sit and wait for your table. I have this cool aquarium because I guess fancy restaurants or restaurants have like aquariums and stuff. I don't know. I thought it was a good idea. We have this guy here who is our little attendant. We have some menus kind of laid out on the desk that I put here. We have all of our... I need to put more lighting out, but we have all of our tables. They're very beautiful, very nice. We have some tables over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this free space on this side. I might actually make it smaller, but who knows. There's more like dead space on this side, and then there's going to be like outdoor seating as well on either side. And then yesterday I was working on a kitchen. I wonder, it'd be interesting if people did RP and met up on one planet, like places like your bowling alley. Yeah, I do have a community hub planet in Discord. You can go, oh, in Discord I have like the coordinates and stuff for it. Thank you, True. I was working on the kitchen yesterday, so this is what we've got so far. This is some food that needs to go out. There's some food and plates and stuff on the floor. We have our cool little spice rack that I made. We've got like our fridges and freezers. Some... what do you consider this? Dishes and whatnot. Some stuff, our flame barrels. Yeah, so coordinates is a way to kind of travel. Each planet is going to have... it's kind of hidden underneath my camera here, but there's like coordinates and whatnot that you can travel to. You'll learn about that in the story as well. Just completed my first expedition, Utopia. I've been playing for years, but I've never played an expedition before. Yes. Yeah, one of the main stories will teach you about like the glyphs and everything. And how to travel and whatnot. Don't even know how to do expeditions. You start a new save. And then you play the mission. They're fun. I love expeditions. It's a cool way to get like the community like doing the same thing, and you know, a good way to get people to connect in the game. We have some ovens and more stuff, and we've got some corn on the stove. Only 6 weeks those. I wish it was longer. Do they add other expeditions and stuff after the 6 weeks or what? Yes, so this is Expedition 9. This is the 9th one they've done. After the 6 weeks, I'm not sure what they would do. They were pushing out content pretty regularly. last year. I hope it's going to be the same this year with like expeditions and new stories and like added lore and stuff like that. You can take the expedition because, like Plastic is saying, you can take an expedition. Once you finish the expedition, it automatically converts into a normal save, but you keep everything that you've done already in that expedition, so it's a good way to kind of boost some of the building parts you have, or like the money that you receive, or you know, other types of currency and stuff like that, to kind of give you a little bit of a boost in a new save. I honestly like when new expeditions come out because I feel like it's a good way to get someone into the game, and then kind of you can still go through the story after completing an expedition on that same save. So if I start an expedition world, I do that, then do normal in the same save. Yeah, so it auto converts from the expedition save to a normal save, and then it'll be as if you started that save as a normal save, but it'll like start it almost as if you're starting that save, but with stuff from the expedition. So you'll have a decent ship, you'll have like some stuff to kind of help you get along. Am I spoiling main story stuff if I jump into the expedition? Nope. Nope. For this one, you're not. This one doesn't have much like lore or anything. It's kind of like a side thing off of like the main story. But nothing that'll spoil anything, nothing that'll give any information away that would kind of hinder your experience. Almost sounds like seasons or leagues, like on some games, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I love the expeditions. Okay, if you guys haven't seen it, we're getting up to the bowling alley. I love this part because I am very proud of this build. It's very nice, it's very clean. So we have on this side our little counter area. We have our area to grab snacks and drinks. So we've got like blob juice and that kind of drink. We have cake and pickle stuff. I added lights on the back of these counters, so when you're looking at it, it looks really cool. Like cosmic-like. We have our bowling shoe sizes from 4 to 12, no half sizes. I'm sorry. Size up or size down. We have a few tables so you can eat your snacks. We have our trash, we have our ATM guy, and then over here, I still have some kind of brainstorming things, so you'll see a couple different sizes of stuff. Just ignore that, I'm not done with it. But we've got our little sphere generators, which creates our bowling balls. We have our lanes with our chairs, our little desk area to put in the information for the screen. We have our ball return. We have our bowling balls and the ball return. This took a long time of configuring and everything. But yeah, this is my bowling alley. I love it. It's my favorite build ever. It's so fun. I did a bowling alley on the freighter when the freighter update came out, and then I did this. I started working on this, and I was like, I love this. I love it so much. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So we got this is our lanes. They light up. They're kind of bright. I might change the color of them. This here I used like a door. What kind of door is that actually? I don't even remember. Oh, a power door. So I use that because it's like open and it looks like one of the little scoopy thingies to get all the pins. And then the door to come back here. There's really nothing back here. So Yep. That's what I did. I love it so much. And I'm still working on, I use glitch building and whatnot to get these, all straight. The, UAG or Universal Adjacency glitch building to get everything, super smooth, super nice, and in line. So, that's what I was working on. I love it. And now I'm working on the kitchen and, dining area / restaurant. In the future update, maybe they can automate mechanicals where you can set up actually working rolling ball and knocking pins over, but that would be super laggy. So someone, I don't know who did it, but someone made a working skee ball. Like, you know, when you go to, like, arcades and stuff and they have skee ball? Someone made one of those. I can't remember who it was. I think someone made pinball as well. Hi, Garto. How are you? I had no idea anything like this was possible in No Man's Sky. I need to try it out. Thank you for showing really great build. Thank you! I appreciate it. Yeah, I did, a lot of trial and error with this stuff. And Papa, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I'm learning too, about to start a new game, a new world. I hope you have so much fun and I hope you love it. I hope you love it. I love this game. Think you'll start as an expedition? Yay! Yay! Hi, EDC! How are you? How are you? How was your weekend? I've been working on my bowling alley! And I started the restaurant area of the bowling alley. Also, I really need to finish it because these birds keep getting stuck and I feel really bad, but there's nothing I can do about it. I made a kitchen. I made a kitchen. It's messy in here. But I love it. It makes it more authentic. As you add turrets that kill the birds? No. No. I could summon one of my pets to attack them, but I don't want to do that. I don't think they would because your pets can't really go into your bases anyways. Which reminds me, I really need to fix this too. So I'm in between both. A lot of my glitch building is either for resizing or for adjacency to make things straight, and that's about it. I can't really do like the glitch building where you place things in spots that aren't able to. I can't quite get that. But I can do resizing and I can do the UAG, so Universal Adjacency glitching, to get things in line. I haven't really tried anything else as far as... Oh. Might as well get rid of these too. I'll keep one of them just in case. But yeah, so the way that these, oh, I guess I deleted it. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. And I deleted that one too. Oh well. I basically built flooring around the actual landing pad, so it doesn't look like the chunky landing pad that's normally there. Down. Are pets like you collect different ones and stuff? Yes, so a lot of the creatures you see, you can adopt them as long as you have the space to do so. I think you get 2 free slots for creatures, and then you can unlock more slots. As you go on, you can unlock them with nanites, and that's just a different type of currency that you can get. So I have a lot of cool pets. Like this guy. This guy was from an expedition? I want to say this one was from the Polestar expedition. Yes. I like this one. I'm all just been chilling playing Expedition for the second time. This one for my PC save. Nice! How you doing? How's being back in No Man's Sky? It's good. I love this game. I love this game. I can't help it. I can't help it. It makes me a little sad though because I abandoned a lot of really cool builds. Hi Marcus! I'm good, how are you? Fabricio, thank you for the follow. Just started playing this game on PS5. Nice. What other games do I play? So I had just started Valheim. I'm about 2 weeks into Valheim. I finished The Forest. I have not started Sons of the Forest yet, but I really want to try Sons of the Forest. By the way, this is one of my pets. Valheim kind of brutal. It is. I just got to the swamps, and it's scary. It's scary for sure. Good, thanks for asking. Yay! Love that. But, what was I saying? I was saying something and I forgot. Oh, Valheim. I'm not very far at it, or in it at all, I feel like. But I'm having a lot of fun and I'm like taking my time with it, which is nice. This is what the, oh. Let me move that real quick. Okay. This is what the landing pads actually look like, and I just built flooring on top of it. I just built flooring on top of it, so it would look flush like this. Because I don't like the way this looks. So, pretty neat. I was playing Ark lately and want to get to beat all the bosses on the main story maps. I've never tried Ark. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about Ark. Very mixed reviews about Ark. But thank you for the follow. And Pindle, thank you for the follow. Someone's playing this today and now I want to start this. I hope you love it, I really do. Ark is fantastic. That's the one with the dinosaurs, no? Yes? I like using the smaller landing pads. I like those sometimes. But once I learned how to do that, like, flooring trick with the landing pads, the building flooring trick that I can't remember who told me about that. Someone told me about that. But once I learned how to do that, I was like, ooh, I like the way this is, because then I can decorate the outside and make it look nice. Like I did the venue build. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do it faster for sure. Oh no! I hate when the ground does this. Hopefully it comes back. Okay. So I don't know where I want to put my parking area. Because ship's coming at a weird angle. So I'm thinking of putting parking in the back and making a walkway around. But I feel like that would just like be very excessive. Quack. Why does my game keep rebuilding the dirt I mine? It's so annoying. Terrain will always come back. I wonder who told you. Oh, was it you? I was like, I knew someone told me. What? How many times did you beat the main story? 3 times. I beat it on a normal save, on a permadeath save, and on a relaxed save. Yeah, never build underground. Never try flattening things to build a base because it'll always come back. Is your permadeath survival or what? So there is an actual game mode called permadeath. It's like an extreme survival mode where if you die in the game, that save deletes. Like that save is gone. You don't get it back. It's gone forever. Is there a way to force underground not to respawn? Not really. Not really. I built one of my... I built my one base inside a mountain? No! Hopefully it hasn't regrown just yet, but yes, terrain will always, always, always come back. Always, always, always. So that's why I've been starting to build all of my bases above ground. And then what I'll do is I'll take like these little stilts and stuff, and I will build those underneath them. Like these little struts and foundation things. And I'll just put these underneath so it looks like it has like... Why does it say invalid position? Oh, that's why. Because I have to free place it. Duh! So I'll just use like these little foundation pieces instead. I have the hiccups, I'm so sorry. The flattening tool, honestly, I use it to get silicate powder the fastest. This is the fastest way I've found to get a lot of silicate powder. And because I like to use silicate powder to recharge my terrain manipulator tool. Instead of, I think, like carbon or ferrite dust or something like that. I think it takes ferrite dust. You can use ferrite or any variation of ferrite, or you can use silicate powder or silicate dust or silicate whatever it is. And I like using that more. The key to building underground is to build in a really spacious cave. Yes, I've seen a lot of cave builds. I want to do an underwater cave build. I was supposed to do one with Lexi once, but then that ended up not happening. And now, I want to do a Valheim build with her. I want to do a Valheim build. She has some really cool builds in Valheim. And I have yet to, like, explore building in Valheim. I want to build with her. I think that was my Game Pass version. Been playing Steam lately, so I think I'm good there. Phew. Ooh! Purchased this game when it came out. Haven't done much with it, with building in it. How many of the building parts are functional? Functional, like... as far as, like, things that you can gather resources from or anything like that. There's quite a few if you're talking about, like, gathering resources. You have... So I have almost every building part except for Legacy and some, Nexus or some, Quicksilver parts and stuff. You could do underwater things if you're looking for something underwater. These, of course, you go in and you're under it, you could breathe. You got biodomes, which you can plant different plants in. Of course, these building pieces, you have landing pads, so you don't just land randomly, you always have a spot to land. Short range teleporters are nice, so you can go further distances. Of course, you have your teleporter. You have your different refiners. You have oxygen harvester, so of course, gathering oxygen. Bite beat, I have never learned to use. I don't know if anyone's good at bite beats. I haven't been able to really mess with it. There's also a bite beat switch, which I honestly don't know what that does. You have lights and stuff, health stations. This cloaking unit is good for if you do a lot of building with things that you need to wire. If you don't want to see all the wires all the time, this cloaking unit will get rid of those wires. That's what I have for this base, so you don't see all the wires. Antimatter reactor, it gathers antimatter for you. You've got like hydroponics tables, so you can plant all of your plants to get specific types of materials from. You can do like feeders and stuff if you want to farm specific animals. Let's see. Ooh, this is cool. I did not know that they did this. I did not know that they did this. It doesn't have storage 1, storage container 2, storage container 3. It has what I've named it. Also, that's like the coding that I use to get it different colors, if anyone's wondering. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, in my freighter, I have my storage in my freighter renamed at the top. They're different colors and they have a symbol next to it. There's a coding that you can put when you rename the storage box. There's coding that you can do to add like certain things. I went over it yesterday or the day before yesterday, and then I also have the photos in Discord as well if you guys want to see it. Basically a No Man's Sky expert. No, nowhere close. I just retain a lot of information, like random information. I feel like just from things that I've constantly had questions about and asked about, and like a lot of things that I've done in the game, and so I've like retained a lot of that because I've done it over and over. And then of course, when people have questions and stuff like that, I love answering questions about No Man's Sky. Pseudo, thank you for the follow. Hi Brave, how are you? I have a settlement on a planet just like that. Want a purple paradise planet with bubbles? Ooh! I have so many bubble planets that I have to build on. I do have to go through my planets again to see which ones I need, but I might take you up on that offer. East West, thank you for the follow. And True, thank you for the follow. Yes, resources do spawn. Flattening tool is basically your base topside to make your base higher and leveled in case you make a foundation for your base. Valheim has A1, the best building system in a game I've ever played. I love the way you build in Valheim. I love the way you build in Valheim. It is so cool. Can't get those to snap to anything but a cuboid room. So with the struts, with these struts here, if you're on mouse and keyboard, what you can do to get around that is when you go to use them, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to toggle the free placement. So on mouse and keyboard, it's the letter V. So you'll hit that and then you can place it anywhere instead of having it snap. Granted, now you have to free place it, at least you'll be able to get it onto where you want it instead of the weird way you have to do it with the cube rooms. Because I feel like the way it snaps with the cuboid rooms, it just doesn't make sense to me. So I always free place it. Use the round building supports to make my prefab bases above ground. Just reading a Reddit post talking about the train regrowth. It'll always come back. Sometimes it won't come back for a little bit, but then you're like, oh, I'm safe. Next day, it'll come back. I promise you, it'll come back. Structure parts look mostly cosmetic, but are there devices for crafting? Yes. And no. Yes and no. So, with the refiners, you can craft stuff and make stuff with the refiners. You can, like certain refiners, like a large refiner, when you use it, you can make new stuff by adding, and there's a third one down here. You can't really see it because my camera's in the way, but you can use that to craft new things. You can use it to like smelt things down. As far as like using like metals to make a wall, to build with a wall, that's not really how it works. It's more like if you have those materials on you and you have that blueprint to make that piece, you're able to make as many as, you know, the cost of that item, if that makes sense. But there's also things like mineral extractors, gas extractors, and then like your little supply depots. So there are hotspots around the map, or hotspots around the planet, that you can extract specific metals depending on what type of planet you're on and what metals are there, as well as like the different gases. And you can build what's called farms. So there's a couple, I mean, there's a couple different things you can do, but as far as like, hey, I'm using this specific, like, kind of like in some games, some crafting games where you have to go to a crafting table to make a wall to then do this, it's not like that. It's a few second clip, kind of funny. Need to be good at music theory for the byte beats. Didn't even know you can rename storage. You use them, I sent you those. Do you know where to get the freighter exterior platform blueprints? I didn't know they let you build in space now. Yes. Yep, so they'll be at the bridge. You need salvage frigate modules, which you can get those from sending your frigates out on expeditions. Sometimes they'll come back with those, or you can do some missions at the anomaly. Sometimes you can get them from certain space stations. I don't know 100%. Or what was the other way you can get them? Destroying like frigate pod things in pirate systems. That was another way too, as long as those were in there. I don't know if they nerfed that though. Even if you delete all the dirt within the area and build walls, yeah. Terrain is something that always comes back no matter what. What a beautiful planet. Which galaxy is it located in? Galaxy is this in? I think it's in Isentam. I think this one's in Isentam. Let me see. Oh no. No, my game is crashing. Give it a second, my game crashed. Just waiting for it to go away. Dang it. This is what, the 4th time it's crashed this weekend? There we go. There we go. so bright. I'm so sorry. DJ Creature, thank you for the follow. And Matrix Cities, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Big oof. I know. And by the way, that warning you saw is a mod. It's because I have a mod that I run for stream. When you pulse drive in your starship, there is all those like fine lines that go by. I have a mod that takes that away because if I had that on for stream, it would cause my stream to like get very buggy and laggy. So that's the mod that I have on mine. That's the only mod that I use. The only mod that I use. Also, I don't know when the last autosave was, so we'll see. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't that far away. Too high will most always keep the weeds from showing through the floor now and then. Yeah. I like to start with a, I like to start with, oop, there we go. With a set of stairs and then build like a set or two of stairs and then I'll build, and then what I'll do is, take the struts and whatnot and make it look more, you know, polished, I guess. No Man's Crash, I know. Hello again, here for the drops, just my luck. Oh, I'll still be playing it. It just crashes. I'll be here for the next 3 hours, no worries. Did Crawdaddy have fun today on the trip? He said he did. He said he did. But he was very tired. He crashed when he got home. I almost crashed when I got home too. I was very tired. I don't know what it is. It was like when I went to Disney, we walked around for 5 days and it was like, I was fine. Like, yeah, I was sore a little bit and I was tired by like the end of the day, but like today we were walking around for maybe 4 hours and I was like, why am I so tired? Like, my feet hurt, my back hurts, like my arms hurt, everything hurts. Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe I'm just getting old. Alright, I think what I want to do is have the little parking area over here. So, we'll do that. So they don't clip. So, okay, and this is another thing that I don't like. I'm not sure why it's doing this to the terrain. I am so far above the terrain, and it's causing the terrain to, like, disappear underneath like that. I hate when it does that. So I might not even have this. Oop. Okay. Yeah, it's doing that again. Why does it do that? I don't like that it does that. We'll build a staircase. See if that helps. I'll make it semi-small. I'm not gonna make it as large as the other one. It's built there. Okay. I crawl granny? Yes. Should change your change your name to I crawl old lady. Guess Expedition says it doesn't have tutorial. How much do I really need tutorial, honestly? As of right now, not much. Um, because what you're doing is gonna be explained. What you're gonna be doing in an expedition is gonna be explained because it's not, like I said, so the expedition's not technically like story related in a sense. So once you go through and you get done with the expedition, because all your milestones will have like all the like what you need to do. It'll have like everything laid out for you. Um, Once it converts into a normal save is when you'll start getting like the tutorial on how to play and your main missions and stuff like that. So you'll get like the tutorial and the basic how-tos and whatnot again through there with the story and what you need to do. You're welcome. Mm. Another cool building trick. So if you go too far when you're in your build camera and you start hitting this like invisible wall, if you hit the build camera button, which is B, to turn it off and turn it back on again really quick, like that, it expands it out to a new radius. So just a quick tip. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Actually, I kind of messed that part up because I'm gonna need to delete that and rebuild it. So let me do this real quick. Imagine expanding it and building around the whole planet. Unfortunately, you are limited, but you can technically put just more base computers down and build all over. I don't know if anyone's ever done that. I don't know if you technically would be able to because you do have a save build limit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's tried. I'd be interested to see if anyone has tried. But that would be interesting. I tried to make an extremely large base, and I hit my build limit, and I was very sad, so I had to get rid of a lot of things. I was very, very sad. Manage it on a moon? Matt, how are you? Hello, hello. I think I'm gonna just do two and do them this way. Because I did like just enough to get two on here. So I have a max distance even with that technique of 16. 399 bases per save file, 400 if you include the freighter. I thought it was 450. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. That's no moon. No, could probably manage on the moon. Doing fantastic. It's pouring outside. My computer has decided I want to log out of everything. That sounds horrible. I'm so sorry. Tech is amazing. You know? It's just so amazing. Only when it wants to work. Basically what I did, if you're wondering why the heck I'm doing this the way I am, I use this little half, like, panel wall, this thin, small alloy wall, or any small wall, depending on what material you're using, to make the flooring go down a quarter of the way, to place the actual landing pad on that flooring. And then what I'll do is I'll delete that flooring because it's kind of a waste of building material because you're not even going to see it anyway. So I'll get rid of that. I'll keep this this quarter kind of wall here, but then have the flooring on the top part of it. So instead of it being on the bottom part of that little quarter wall, I'm building on this top part. So it kind of makes it flush with this part, so you can call in the starship if you wanted to, and it still shows this little light up area. So it looks really cool. Two bases beside each other, that makes it 1800 units, but I use those two for 100k nanite runs. Holy, that's a lot. Is that the one that I went to? Thank you for the hydrate. Yay, now they're coming from the opposite side. Oh, of course. Because something landed here, I'm probably not going to finish, or be able to finish this building. I like this on this side instead. Hopefully it doesn't clip through. Dante the Dev, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. And then something else that I like to do is still take these quarter walls, the small walls, and go around so it looks kind of flush instead of being able to see it underneath, seeing the landing pad underneath. It kind of hides it, and it looks nice. Makes it look like a platform. No, but kind of like it, but bigger. Ah. I can't believe my final spot for the expedition was next to a huge thing of runaway mold. Talk about lucky. Need to redeem for eat some food instead of hydrate. You always let your food sit. I'm trying to eat it. I'm trying. 500 for noms. I'll make one so you guys can tell me to eat my dinner. It'll say shut up and eat. Excuse me. I'm eating, I promise. I'm just eating very, very slowly. Quack. Alright. I don't know if I should continue this on all the way through. I'm thinking I should, but I'm also thinking, excuse me. Because I don't know if I want it below, like the platform, or if I want it above. like the other like platforms up here. I don't know. That's also why I get protein shakes. To help me intake something. It's not that I don't eat, it's that I have a hard time eating. I have tummy issues. Leave me alone. It's the same protein shake. Is it really? You get this one too? I got a red pepper flake stuck in my throat. And it burns. And it's making me cough. And this is all Crawdaddy's fault for trying to make me eat. My tummy doesn't like lactose either. These ones are lactose free. Oh. Contains milk. Surprisingly, it only has 25% vitamin D in it. Most people are vitamin D deficient. But it's got a lot of good stuff in it. Like magnesium and potassium. That's good. You don't want that to get low. Low magnesium and potassium will make you cramp and can possibly cause arrhythmias if you are prone to that. AKA like myself. You wanna see Pigeon? Which is it? I have the same issues. It's the Fairlife. It's gonna be backwards, but it's this one. It has 30 grams of protein in it. It's a chocolate one. They're lactose free. So it doesn't hurt my tummy. You're welcome. I hope you like them. I did not know that they're when I first tried it, it didn't make me feel like garbage. So I was like, ooh, I like this. And I saw that it said that it was lactose free. I was like, heck yeah. That's awesome. I'm a little iffy about these. Because they're so like, the corners are so just like cut. But I could do this. If I stop having the hiccups. I'm having crazy hiccups right now. Could do that. That works. That looks better. Doesn't look as open now. I feel like I need one more right here to make it look a little bit nicer. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better. Beautiful. I love that ship. Muscle milk is also lactose free? Really? My town hates Fairlife. I have to drive a bit for it. Uh-oh. Been counting my protein intake. I don't really calorie count. Crawdaddy's been intaking lots of protein. Let me see if I can find Pigeon for you, Plastic. I don't think he's in here. Let me go see if I can find him. I will be right back. Is this Pigeon? I stole him from Crawdaddy's room. You wanna hang out with me today? He's gonna hang out with me today. Did not mean to hit my desk with my chair. He's gonna be down here. I don't think it'll show on camera. Let's see. No. Let's see. Let's. He's like, Mom, why did you move me? I was so comfy. But that's Pigeon. He's my baby kitty. Del Wolf. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. He says, alright, I'm going back to sleep. He's so cute. He's so cute. Alright. This looks so nice now. This looks so much better than just having it go down. Looks a lot better. I like that these come out too. I kind of want to put supports on this, but I feel like, oh. I feel like the supports that it comes with are meh. I wish there was like some sort of like hole. Oh wait, can I use this? Oh, I can, but it's not the same. So I put this here, it doesn't touch the floor, and it's very open and weird because it's supposed to go on an extruding wall. Dang. That's very rude. Why would you say that about my cat? You gotta be some sort of silly to pick on a cat. Some sort of silly in the brain. Let's see. What can I use as like a bowl? I mean, I could. The only issue is this is like huge. I can't resize it unless I glitch it. I could potentially just do the whole thing. You know? The bubble tubes? Yeah, because I don't really like that. That looks too clunky. The bubble tubes. Oh, you know what? And then I have these. Oh. I can't resize those. Still here just grinding Destiny. Oh, no worries. No worries at all. Thank you for being here. What does this look like? I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that. I mean, I know you said to resize it, but I don't know. Even if I do just a regular pipe too, I feel like, I mean, granted, it's gonna be overlapping. That's not terrible, but I don't think it'll work for this side. It was a thought. No, it was a good idea. For sure, it was definitely a good idea. That kind of looks cool. It's not perfect, but it looks cool. Give it some sort of structure. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. You gave me the idea to use the bubbles, which was a good idea, but I think the bubbles kind of made it look a little funny. But the actual pipe looks good. And I hadn't even thought of that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, this looks really cool. I like that. I like that. We can add some seating. Maybe like maybe these chairs? I don't know where I would put them. I'm gonna put a plant here. I like putting plants here. Alright, we're gonna start off with... Let's make it smaller. The EDC helped me with this too, with plants. Which I used it for the furnace as well. I don't know what kind of tree to do. Let's do these. I just hate how big this needs to be, but you know what? It's fine. It covers it. It doesn't look terrible. And it encompasses all of it, so I am happy. I am happy. Just a random tree. We can put other things here too. Thanks, EDC. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. What else would you see, like, outside? Oh, I used to use these. Oh, I can use that. I can use this. Did not mean to resize that. Cool. So I like using these as planters. These make really good planters if you'd like to use some of like these kind of plants, like these palms and bushes. I like using these guys. They look really nice in here. Hold on, let me get in the build camera. And of course you can change the colors and everything. Bushes. Bushes. Trying not to make sudden adjustments. do it on the other side too. I like these. The other ones look nice too. Or you could just put like grass in it if you have any of the grass ones unlocked. I want to get the other grass. I need to do a Quicksilver mission. Or two. I think there's two of them that I can do. One for the weekend mission and then one that's a little bit higher. Ooh. Let's do like a white and blue. White and blue looks nice. I wish you could change the color of these. You can download a mod to recolor certain things, or you can like glitch color certain things. But oops, I accidentally did that to all of them. Cool. Looks cool. I like it. I really want to change the color of this, but it's fine. Not worried about it too much. I might end up changing the whole thing anyways, because I always like to change everything. So, that's just what I do. I need another one of these lights as well. Over here. I like these lights. These lights are nice. The only thing I don't like about them is the noise that they make, that constant like white noise that it makes. But I do like the little fireflies. There's an exotic flying around. I don't know if you guys just saw that. There was an exotic. And it was a mosquito. It's right here. Oh, it went away. Interesting. Interesting. But I like those lights too because you don't need power for them to operate. Let's see. Berg Maddie, thank you for the follow. Alright, so we got that done. I don't really want to do too much with the Atticus. I almost read that as Atticus. I knew someone named Atticus. Thank you for the follow. I kind of want to add more stuff like lights along the way. Something I like doing sometimes with these wall lights here, they will, Jordamer, thank you for the prime. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take these wall lights and, put them in the side of the walls, because sometimes they'll sort of overlap into the walls. They'll still produce light, but I don't necessarily like the way these look, but if it's just the border, I like it. because it's not too, like, I don't know, funky looking to me. So I'll just put some of these around to give a little more light, especially when it's at night, since there's not a lot of light source here, even though this is a bioluminescent planet. The lights don't really do much for your base, the bioluminescent plants. Not too much, at least. They do provide a good amount of light, like, when you're walking around and stuff, but only in the specific spots on where they are luminescent. But yeah, they add like this really cool